I think the largest thing that hit home with me today was the idea of practicing patience. It's tough to sit meeting after meeting after meeting and talk and talk and talk and listen and listen and listen and not feel like you've done much.
It's a lot of coffee and muffins.
But that was one of the first points they made today, was that when you're trying to go from give a man a fish mentality to teach them to fish and change community and social norms, if you will, it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience.
In the words of Susan Broman, this is a marathon. It does take a long time, so please, please instill patience in your heart.
Considering collective impact, we bring together people with knowledge and experiences in areas that we don't have that in, and I think that it's important to think broader in order to make communities more vibrant.
That's the thing about this. It's got to be cross-sector because you have to learn from each other.
I think today's session on collective impact is important for our region because we are so good at collaborating and we do have such good relationships and trust compared to other communities, and yet we can't rest on that. We need to keep trying to figure out how we can take all these collaborative efforts to the next level, and I think this concept today has re-energized us and given us a way to look at how we can do even better.
Just building on current collaborative work, which I think is especially important for you all in this room.
But the collective impact component moves us to a whole nother level. I think this is a place where we need to go as if we're going to expand on the idea of the Grand Vision, take the concepts of the Grand Vision and move them forward. I believe that the collective impact model is that model that's going to help get us there. It kind of transcends just the collaboration that we've had and morphs it into something more flexible and engages more people in the community, come up with solutions that we're looking for.
Where there's cross-sector alignment of governments, nonprofits, foundations, etc.
We all spend a lot of time competing for money, and I'm a banker in my real life, so anytime we talk about these things, my brain goes to the economics of it. And if we can share resources, share funds, share skill sets and knowledge, I think that is a win-win for everybody.
Financial resources, especially for funding sort of that shared infrastructure.
For my own personal organization, we're very much involved in the Governor's new Regional Prosperity Initiative, and that is essentially a huge collective impact initiative based around economic growth and prosperity for a large region. And so, we're looking at being on the brink of another very big initiative in this area that's going to require all of us to be on the same agenda and to have the same things that we're measuring and goals, with everybody playing their own different parts.
So that's why shared measurement is really one of the hardest part of collective impact, but may be the most critical.
Our region is going to expand, I believe, at a significant rate over the next 20 years. And we need to be prepared for that expansion. The collective impact model, I believe, is going to help us look forward and see those expansions and those changes and come up with solutions.
Not easy, but it absolutely is possible. And there's evidence out there. There are great communities out there that have done this and are doing it. And that's what I'd like to share with you today.